7 crew being here.
Welcome to Kentland, Indiana, home of the South Newton Rebels, where tonight it's week number 5 in high school football. We've reached the halfway point and no turning back. It'll be a Midwest Conference tilt tonight as 1-3 Tri-County comes to visit 3-1 South Newton Rebels. Jake West is 1-3 in his first year coaching the Tri-County Cavaliers, while Brad Beavis is 9-51 in his 7th season here at South Newton. In their last outings, Tri-County lost last week in a heartbreaker 7-0 to North White, while South Newton on the road defeated Lake Station 54-36. This series in the last 35 years is in favor of South Newton, but it's a close one. 21-18, the Rebs hold the edge, while the last meeting was a high-scoring affair won by South Newton 53-31 on September 17th of 2021. We'll take a timeout here. You are listening and watching the action here at 3KG, thecage.com.
At wide receiver number 15, Bruce McMorrow. At wide receiver number 1, Jacob Stoller.
Took a break.
Tackle number 72, Colby Hathaway.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117, or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back to high school football week 5 on 3KG The Cage. Bill K, Bob Kurtz, and Greg Willis with us here today, and we'll bring you this one. Should be a good tight contest. Greg, looking for, we've seen, I think, probably in our 4 weeks, we've seen at least 2, maybe 3 mercy rules. So 3 out of 4.
3 in a row.
I don't think we're going to see that tonight.
I don't think so either. I mean, right now South Newton, they're 3-1, and looks like they've been putting some points on the board. And Tri-County, they've been shut out in 3 or 4 of their games, and we did their game a couple weeks ago. And I think Jakes has probably got to get back and get some offensive continuity flowing there. And both teams have some decent size, and we'll see. We'll see what happens here.
This is homecoming week for the Rebels, and they had the announcements by press box announcer Jimmy Lee. And they have a court of princesses from each class.
For our national anthem.
Okay, well, we'll take a time out. We've got our national anthem, and we'll be back with more here on 3kg.com.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117, or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Reinforcements Designs is a full-service graphic design, screen printing, and sign shop. They offer logo designs, screen printing, banners, signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, airbrushing, vinyl letterings, digital printed graphics, freehand engraving, and more. 37 years of design and graphics, Reem Bontrager will help you come up with a customized project of your ideal or plan. Just ask, give Reinforcements Design a call at 219-866-8626 for your next graphic design project.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals. Increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
Welcome back to South Newton High School. We're getting ready. There's about 4 minutes still left on the clock. Again, that high school homecoming court, as called earlier, was freshman Princess Mason Dyer, sophomore Taylor Kripe, junior Yardi Gomez, and senior Abby Carroll, while the homecoming queen this year for the South Newton Rebels is Victoria Rodriguez Gonzalez.
Man, you were paying attention there. I can't believe that. You took down all those notes like that? You're on your A game already.
You know, with all these high-scoring games that you got me writing every 2 minutes a touchdown or a game, I'm getting used
just
to
one team.
This one team, too. But, oh, boy. Hey, the Rebels took the field, and they're bright. I don't know, what do you call that? Is that orange or red? Or used to always be cardinal and gray.
I call them red myself.
I don't know if that's still cardinal or not. But
what is it, Willis? He's
Willis,
younger.
Cardinal. He'll call it cardinal.
Yeah, of course he will.
Exactly. It's the cardinal color.
Hey, we got a couple of quarterbacks who can really sling it. Evan.
Yeah, this isn't going to be a running game tonight.
I don't think so. Evan Cruz.
Right up your alley, Bill. You love the pass.
Yes, indeed. Evan Cruz is 42 of 79 for the Rebs, 560 yards here through 4 games, and that's an average of 13.3 per game. 9 touchdowns already with just 2 interceptions. So he's had a tremendous start to his season, while Kobe Baylor, the junior for Tri-County, is 18 out of 49. He's got 257 yards racked up. That's an average of 14.3 per catch, and just 1 touchdown, though, for Mr. Baylor with 3 interceptions. Weather is pretty ideal. A little bit warmer than the last week or the last couple of weeks, but hopefully it'll start dropping now that the sun's rapidly going down. And that's 78 degrees. The wind a gentle 5 miles an hour out of the southwest. 52 degrees is your humidity.
Did you get the starters yet or not?
I did not.
Could you do that real quick?
Are they in our
Yep.
packet? Oh, okay.
Yes, they are.
All right.
Point them right out to you.
Well,
They're in your lineups.
all right, here we go. So do we have who's on offense,
You'll
who's
see in
on
just a
defense?
second here.
They're doing the reenactment of the call right now of the coin flip right out at midfield with the captains. See, we'll give you sophomore David Van Wienen. Right guard is sophomore Caden Martin, and your right tackle is senior Grant Schutte. Wide receivers, Sean Mukasa, Chase Stillbauer, and Logan Gucci. Running back, Corbin Cruz, a senior, and Luke Patterson, a senior. And as we said, Evan Cruz, a junior, is your starting quarterback for the Rebs. For Tri-County, their defense will line up like this. Ephraim Bowles is one lineman. On the left side, I believe, Sabre Province, defensive tackle. Tyson Jordan is a defensive tackle, and Eric Minnick is your fourth lineman for the Cavs defensive end. Linebackers, J.P. Schemmerhorn. Get ready to hear that name a lot. He's a leading tackler, one of the leading tacklers on this squad. Jonathan Pearson, another backer, as is Braden Barnett. Safeties, Kobe Baylor and Bryce Morrow, and your cornerbacks are Riley Hughes and Kevin Martinez.
All right, here we go. Midwest Conference Showdown, the big rivalry game. And it's fielded by one of the up men at South Newton. It just falls on it at about the 26 or 7 yard line. So that's where the Rebels take over.
Ball is down at the 25
Last game we did here,
yard
Bill,
line.
Evan Krug was the quarterback. Remember that last
That's
year? He
right.
came in and got hurt.
25 yard line.
Cruz got hurt. And Krug came in, and now he's taken over as quarterback. First down and 10 for the Rebels at their own 26 yard line. Thankfully, the sun going down here.
Right on cue, Bob, right for the opening drive.
Running back to the left. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Krug with the man in motion. Ball handed off.
Little misdirection.
Ball carrier for the
Corbin
Rebels.
Cruz carried the ball up to the
About 2 yards on the play.
27-yard line, gain of 1, second down and 9. Just
Did a
underway.
Little jet motion there, as Bill said. They ran jet motion to the boundary and then handed the ball back to the running back, coming back a little crossback there.
There's the swing pass out to number 16, Lucas Bogucki.
Evan Cruz pass.
I think the wide receiver missed the block on that one.
Yeah, it was a good job, too, by number 5 for the Tri-County.
Bogucki lost a yard on that pass and catch. Third down and 10.
Kevin Martinez held his ground and wouldn't let the receiver get by him. It looked, at the start, it looked like that play was going to kick off some yards.
Third down and 10 for the Rebels. Just underway here at homecoming night at South Newton. Beautiful evening for football. Krug will keep it himself, run right up the middle. He's got a first down and more. 40, 44-yard line. That's a gain of about 26 up to 4. That's an 19-yard gain on
Finally
the
hauled
quarterback
down,
keeper.
hauled down by Braden Barnett for Tri-County, but a nice spin move probably added about 5 yards to the end of that run.
How'd that get so open, Greg? That was or just an individual effort?
Well, I think on that, you got it, like we saw a couple of weeks ago, if you're Tri-County, you know the ball's going to be in Krug's hands, and ran a little jet motion, and the quarterback just kept it right up, almost like a quarterback draw.
Slot to the right now. Here's a Krug going deep. He's got a wide open
Oh,
receiver. He catches it. He's going to go all the way for a touchdown. That's a 56-yard pass. Sean Makusa caught that, and it caught Tri-County red-handed there. There was nobody. That was a big breakdown defensively, and boy, Krug put it right on Mukasa's hands, and he waltzed in the end zone for a 56-yard touchdown.
That had to be on the free safety on this side. Both the corner came down for the run and the free safety, and he was wide open.
That's 10:09 on the clock.
You said 51 yards, Bob, on that pass?
56 yards.
56.
Here's a go for two, and nothing doing. Run failed on that. 6-0 in favor of South Newton. Not even 2 minutes in.
How did he get so wide open? That looked like the Bears game from last Sunday.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody close to him there.
Well, Tri-County's playing a 4-3 with two high shells. In other words, the corners are pressing, and they got two safeties in the middle of the field that should have deep halves. And the safety came down, and then the corner also came down for run support. So definitely a blown coverage there.
So you think it was a good fake of the handoff?
I just think that the corner and the safety weren't on the same page, because one of them has, as far as run support and the flats, and the other one's got to have the deep halves. And it just looks like there was just a miscommunication somewhere.
Well, that's something where you can see on film and say, hey, boys, we can't have that, right?
No, and it's usually simply just a communication issue. That safety net corner's got to communicate with, who's got deep and who's got short.
Brad Beavis got to feel pretty good about that one. What a way
kidding.
to start off your ball game. Less than 2 minutes in, and a big gainer, well over 50 yards.
Second pass of the game, too. Yeah, that's a good way to. Shimmerhorn and Minnick deep for the Cavaliers here. 6-0 Rebs.
10th touchdown pass already for Evan Krug.
Shimmerhorn's got it at the 12. Goes up to the 20, 30. Still on his feet, up across the 40.
Nice run back.
About a 32-yard run back there by Shimmerhorn.
The Cavaliers up to about the 40-yard line.
Tri-County, one victory this year was in week number 2. A big one over Attica, but they've also lost to Carroll, West Central, and North White. Carroll and West Central were big losses, but the North White game, very winnable. 7-0, the Cavs dropped it last week.
Cody Baylor, yeah. And remember Jake West describing all the yards they left out.
On the field.
Shimmerhorn got it up to the 45-yard line. What do you say? They left 256 yards of either drop passes, missed passes, overthrown passes, penalties.
Lucas Bogupki, you're going to have to get that pronunciation on that one.
Baguski, I think. Baguski.
Okay.
That's how Jim Link pronounced it anyway.
Very good.
Baylor in shotgun formation with Shimmerhorn to his right. He goes back to pass, flushed out of the pocket, rolling right. He's got some running room. Now he throws it, and it's incomplete at about the 30-yard line of South Newton. Third down and about 8 at the 45. 6-0. South Newton leading here.
Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent Joe Goodeman has been serving the Jasper County and surrounding.
Sorry about that, Joe. Went too early.
And once again, Tri-County, we saw this a couple weeks ago. Really, everything's been long, deep. Nothing's been really in the medium range.
Trip wide receivers to the right for Baylor on 3rd down and 8 from the 45. He goes back, got all the time in the world. Now he's being flushed out, and he eludes 1, eludes 2, still on his feet. And I get maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Good coverage by South Newton's defensive backs there. Will create a punt situation, I believe. Fourth down.
And again, these favorite numbers on South Newton, dark on dark. It's going to curtail some of our reading of who's in on the plays.
Plus, that sun's right there.
Eye level, isn't it?
Boy,
Yeah.
What are they doing? South Newton touched that ball, didn't they?
Those are items right there. Just as a coach, just drive me nuts. Just get away from it. Just,
I thought he tried to pick it up for some reason. Anyway, it's balls at the 39-yard line. South Newton, no harm done there. The Rebels take over, leading 6-0 with 8:31 to go in the first quarter.
Kind of a short punt, didn't get much height either, so it's a short line drive.
He's barely cleared the head of the lineman there.
Rebs in good position again here.
2 wideouts to the right, 1 left. Kind of a slot right now for the Rebels. Krug in shotgun formation. He rolls out to his right, got a blocker. He's got room, 45, 50, 45, not knocked out of bounds. Big run, though, from the 39 all the way up to the 37-yard line.
Well, they simply put a wide out, a slot, and then they have what we call an adjuster, like a tight end, H-back type thing, and that was just, and then the running back was blocking, and Tri-County just simply got outflanked.
23-yard run there by Krug, the quarterback. Ball right in front of us at the Tri-County 38 now. 2 wideouts left, 1 right.
You know, I think the cornerback was so worried about getting burned again that time.
Cruz has it right up the middle, drags a couple of defenders across the 35 down to the 33, gain of 5 there.
But if you looked, he didn't come up the field against the run fast enough, and I think he was more concerned with not getting burned by the wide receiver like he did the last time for the touchdown pass.
That can weigh in your mind.
Yeah, I think it could, yeah.
Well, definitely right now, South Newton's going to the field on almost everything, so they feel like their strategy right now is that they can outflank Tri-County.
2nd down and 5. Cruz has got it again, left side. Got inside the 30 to 29, maybe a yard short.
Because every single play they ran right now, South Newton has been to the field.
Corbin Cruz comes in as the second leading ground gainer for the Rebels this season with 212 yards. The quarterback, Evan Krug, is leading ground gainer, coming in 351 yards.
3rd down and 1 for the Rebs. Krug to Cruz again. Across the 25 to the 23, another first down for the Rebels.
And the result of that play is
J.P. Schemmerhorn in on the stop for the Cavaliers.
6-0 Rebs lead. They're on the march again, 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
You don't think we spoke too soon about that mercy rule, did we, Bob?
No.
Okay.
Krug in shotgun formation.
Seems like South
He rolls out to the left.
Doing anything they want to do right
fires
now.
It out. It's caught by Cruz, I believe. And he's got another first down. Not only is Evan Krug getting time to throw.
He is, yeah.
Whatever he does.
Well, Tri-County to this point's not brought any pressure at all, either from their linebackers or even rolling the safety down. And they're going to have to need to make some adjustments here.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line of Tri-County for South Newton. Man in motion to the right. Handed off to the right. It's Cruz trying to get around right end. And he's got good yardage again.
Lucas Pachuski.
No, Lucas Pachuski. I'm sorry. It was Pachuski. Carried that ball on the sweep.
And guys, literally every play has went to the wide side of the field. So if we want to guess here, we'd say the ball's probably going to go to the left on this one. But
7-yard gain there, 2nd down and 3 at the 5. Cruz, the running back to the left of Krug. Krug's got it right up the middle. Going toward the end zone. Doesn't have it. He might have a first down.
Corbin Cruz, the ball carrier for the Rebels.
Well, just go back to something you were saying, Billy. The quarterback's had 10 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. I think any high school coach in America would take those stats.
Without a doubt.
1st and goal at the 2.
Greg, last week about this time in the game, Kankakee Valley had racked up about 5 touchdowns already.
Yeah, it's
Cruz catches it and doesn't get much.
I mean, you have a 1A school that has 14 kids out playing a 4A school. That's not conducive to a lot of success at that time. Kurt thinks I just break this stuff up.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
It's because I've been around forever.
Yes, you have.
I did see something that South Newton, and I thought I'd never see this, but they're communicating not through headsets but through cell phones.
Get out of here.
Nope.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line for Tri-County. Baylor in shotgun formation. Pitches it out. Shimmerhorn is going nowhere.
Big loss. Who was that number?
6, right?
JP Shovelhorn is
Trying to get the, yeah, it was the
Cruz.
defender, Corbin Cruz.
That's a loss all the way back to the
7-yard loss on the play.
26-yard line.
Second down at 17 yards.
7-yard loss, 2nd and 17.
26-yard line.
3 wideouts to the near side here right in front of us. 1 to the far side. Baylor goes back to pass. Looking, being flushed out again. He's going to be sacked.
Boy.
Beautiful play by number 60.
Hayden Basewick on the sack for the Rebels.
Hayden Basewick.
Huge loss on the play.
All the way back to the 15-yard line. They got to get up to the 43.
That was a great sack with the quarterback. Base was really
Don't
in
have
on it in a hurry.
Don't have many 3rd and 28 plays, do you, Greg?
No, it's called run the ball and punt.
Ooh, bad snap. They throw it deep, and it's going to be incomplete.
Ooh, that ball should have been caught.
Yeah.
Intended for Bryce McMorrow.
McMorrow didn't take a good angle at it and could have hit the
Cavaliers.
cut over to the sideline a little sooner.
Well,
I think he would have had that.
Another punt formation here.
It's going to give South Newton great field position once again.
Number 4 goes back deep. That's Krug. Not very often see the quarterback going back that field punts, but
well, usually sometimes you just want him either get away or just catch it.
He's going too far back again, that's for sure. Why do people go back so far?
Man, they're going to have it inside the 40-yard line. South Newton will.
You know, Bob, that's a good question. I think it's just, we were always, when I was coaching, telling kids to scoot up.
Scoot up.
Cavalier, 40-yard line.
And especially if they've been watching film, they should know.
12-0. Rebels lead. 3:07 to go in the first, and they have the ball right at the 40-yard line of Tri-County.
Tri-County's leading tacklers on defense so far this year. Jonathan Pearson with 40 stops, while Braden Barnett has been credited with 28 coming into tonight.
Krug in shotgun formation. Stands about 6 yards deep. 1st and 10 Rebs. He goes back to pass. Got all day. Now he's being flushed out. He's got running room to the right side. 40, 45.
Oh, what a good block.
30. Flag goes down, so that's going to be a penalty on the Cavs. On the Rebels.
Did that look like a bet?
The hole was in my way, so I don't know.
Boy,
Did they call a crackback?
I think they are, and it
Here you go, Bill. We'll look at it.
Did not look like that to me. Yeah, let's get another
get
view
a
of that.
replay here?
Watch that. That block really looked clean as a whistle.
Against the Rebels.
There you go.
Somebody that agrees with us out there in the stands.
There you go, Billy.
Foul
You sure that's not
against the Rebels.
live? I'm not.
It's coming up.
Okay.
We're
You
know what we got.
Yes, indeed.
There you go. Now watch it.
7-yard line.
Bill will see on a replay here what he thinks here. Krug's got it. Rolls out to his left. Going to run. 45, 40. And he's still going strong.
That
was not.
No, that was a good block.
That was a really good block.
And the result of this play is a Rebel.
First down on the Krug run
Well, this
to the
entire
21-yard line.
this entire quarter has been played on the north side of the 50-yard line.
Boy, it sure has. Wow. Tri-County just can't get started here.
Krug in shotgun formation from the 21. He looks back to pass, throws it over the middle, diving stop, and try for it, no good, incomplete.
Just a little high, otherwise that could have been a third score here for the Rebs in the first quarter.
Yeah, he should have, that ball there, he just should have put a little bit more air underneath it and dropped it in there. But, you know, that was a really nice route concept, a nice read by the quarterback. You just, you know, take a little off of it and drop it in there.
12-0 South Newton.
I'm sorry, Bill.
2:24 to go in the first quarter.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line of Tri-County. Krug hands it off to Cruz up the middle. Tries to burrow his way ahead for just a few yards.
For the Rebels. Stopped by a host of Cavaliers.
How hard is it, Greg, when Tri-County's got beat bad 3 out of the 4 weeks
Third down.
to not get in that same rut, say, here we go again? Is that hard to
Oh,
break?
yeah, it exactly is. And, you know, like I said, I've said this many times, you've got to try to find something positive to build on. You know, and right now, you know, you can't make up all these points at one time.
Fumbled again.
And maybe
scramble for it.
Maybe here's your positive.
It could be, yeah.
It's a big pile up. Let's see who's got it. I think Tri-County does have it. So a fumble by South Newton. And it's a turnover. They just botched the snap there. Or that exchange, really. Blaine Durham's not going to be happy about that one.
Now the offense has to do their part.
1:41 to go in the first quarter, 12-0 South Newton. They got stopped. Good defense by Tri-County that time to hold them out.
You know, to this point, Tri-County keeps trying to get it out in perimeter. Maybe try to pound it up here between the tackles a little bit.
Running back to the left of Baylor, 2 wideouts right. Shimmerhorn's got it up the middle. They did exactly what you said.
On cue, Coach Willis.
Shimmerhorn, the ball carrier for the Cavaliers. Gain of about 6 on the play.
So there you go.
6 yards.
Yeah, so you've had
Second and 4 Cavaliers.
going back to what you were talking about, Bill, so now you had a fumble turnover, now you've got a 6-yard gain, so and you're just trying to build on this.
3 wideouts to the far side here on the left, 1 to the right. Baylor in shotgun formation, Shimmerhorn to his right. Shimmerhorn's got it again, running up the middle. Not much there.
Pete Shimmerhorn, the ball carrier again for the Cavaliers.
Not much of a hole, but it looked like Shimmerhorn did the most he could with it.
Couple yards.
Get about half of that yardage
they
he needed for the first down.
12-0 South Newton leading here as we click under 45 seconds to go in the period. 3rd down and 1 at the 29.
And this is where my old school stuff, get underneath center and take a quarterback sneak, get the first down.
Timeout on the field.
Timeout, Rebels.
Brad Urban and I were talking about this. You know, I think and everything in football goes and, you know, and comes around, you know, but, you know, North Judson's not doing anything revolutionary. They're underneath center and running 2x2 double slot and
killing everybody.
Yeah, and, you know, so, you know, I think the old I, if I got back into coaching now, I'd definitely have the package with the I formation then. And, you know, like I said, 3rd and 1, you're in shotgun. I see it in college and pro. You know, look how many times Tom Brady in his career has went underneath center and got a first down.
You need to read your 3KG contract. You're exclusive to us. You can't coach anymore. So you forgot. You didn't read the fine print when you signed that contract.
Yeah, well,
did you?
I think, yeah, that's definitely
You missed that part, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
I might have added it on later on when you were not there. But 3rd down and 1 for the Cavs. Shimmerhorn's got it up the middle, and I don't think he got it.
I don't know. It's going to be close.
Right at the 30. He might have.
Nope, they already marked fourth down.
Now what do you do, Greg Willis?
Go underneath center and quarterback sneak.
Yeah, they're giving them the first down.
Oh, they
First
get
down.
it.
Yeah.
Way to go, Willis. Told me wrong again.
Well, the guy on the chain crew had put fourth down, but yeah, maybe he's trying to do a little home cooking.
First down and 10 from the 30 for the Cavaliers, trailing 12-0 here. Nearing the end of the first quarter. Shimmerhorn's got it again up the middle, and nothing doing that time.
South Newton brought a little pressure from their outside linebackers on that one.
It's going to do it here for 1 quarter of play. It's 12, South Newton, Tri-County, nothing. You're listening, watching 3kg.com.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals. Increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
Meet you at Arnie's, Rensselaer's go-to pizza and so much more. Pizza, sandwiches, burgers are here. Don't forget about dessert. Wings, cheese sticks, garlic bread too. Arnie's pizza menu has something for everyone. Dine in or carry out in the best pizza in town. Located across from St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-9999 and meet you at Arnie's.
All right, ready for second quarter action here from South Newton Midway.
And if it was a 40-yard kick, that was 25 yards on a bounce.
Rebels take over at their own 23 now. 12-0 lead here with 10:25 to go in the first half. Krug is the quarterback, wide out to the right and 2 to the left. First down from the 22-yard line. Krug swings it out to Cruz. And he's going to get a face mask on that, it looks to me like.
Penalty marker on the play.
GC was that number 10, Bob, that had his hands up high around the face mask?
I did not see that. Going to be a 15-yard walk-off, I believe. Looked to me like, anyway. Face mask.
Personal foul, face mask penalty against the Cavaliers.
Walk off 15 more yards on that, so a gain of about 7, and then add 15 onto that. That's a gain of over 20 total. He got it all the way up to the 45-yard line. First down and 10 for the Rebels. 2 wideouts left on the short side, 1 to the right. Krug in shotgun formation. Krug passes it out to number 2. Stillebauer gets it across the 45 up to the 49-yard line. Gain of 4, second down and 6. 12-0 Rebels.
Stillebauer is the leading receiver for the Rebels coming in. He had 17 receptions through 4 games for 264 yards, Bob. 15.5-yard average.
He's getting a big cushion here. He's getting that 10 yards cushion. Ball handed off. Good defense that time by number 20.
20 was Johnny on the spot, man.
Braden
Barnett with a good stop. Lost a yard back to the 47-yard line. Third down and 7.
Just stepped right up, right into the ball carrier. Put the bear hug up.
Ball carrier for the Rebels. Up the middle. And the result of the play.
First
is a
down, Rebels at the
First
25-yard
down.
line of Tri-County. 12-0 Rebels lead. 8-12 and counting in the first half. Homecoming night here at South Newton. Rebels looking for their 4th win in 5 games this year. And Cruz fumbles it again.
I think
Tri-County's
Tri-County's
got
Tri-County's got it again. Boy, Cruz loose with the ball
Fumble
tonight.
on the play by
Was
the
this on the
Rebels
mesh?
on the
They've had a
running
couple of
play.
issues there, so
And that'll bring up a first down. for the
Tri-County
Cavaliers.
really responding well. Defensively. Created 2 turnovers now. Brad Beavis is going to be upset.
yes, because he's left 2 touchdowns or points. You know, great field position both times. If they fumbled it, you feel as a coach you're leaving those points, you know, out there.
And it's the turnovers were created yourself. They weren't caused by Tri-County. Now Baylor has it, 1st and 10 at the 25 of Tri-County.
Now
There's
they
a
fumble.
fumble, and looks like South
Fumble
Newton's
on
got
the
it.
play, and it's recovered by the Rebels.
Game of turnovers now, and now
And the result of
South
that
Newton
play
takes
is
over
a
deep in
Rebel
Tri-County
first
territory.
down.
Well, depending.
What's going on there, Greg?
Well,
Why is
well, they're both doing the mesh. So if the quarterback's reading, then it's got to be the running back that's got to take the ball.
Katie Morton
If
on the
the
recovery for the
running
Rebels.
back's doing the reading, then it's the quarterback's job to put the ball in the running back's hand. You know, and you know that may sound
Something's
a lot,
going wrong.
Yeah, because I've got a feeling both of those are on the running back because the quarterback's probably reading whether if he's going to give the ball or pull it.
Ball's at the 21-yard line of Tri-County, 1st and 10 for South Newton. Krug goes back to pass, fires it deep. I can't
wide
see.
open.
Who was it to, Bill?
Evan Cruz pass to Chase Stillbauer.
Spillbauer.
It's good for a
21
Rebel
yards out.
Touchdown.
21-yard pass from Evan Krug to Chase Stillbauer.
Once again, that's got to be the corner. If the corner's going to squat, then he's got to have safety help over the top. If not, then the corner's got to back up and give some cushion there. So I couldn't see it from my
Only
angle.
Bill could see it.
But Tri-County is definitely having issues, probably communication and structural issues and alignment issues with their corners and their safeties.
It's a hard time to correct it out on the field, isn't it?
That was 21 yards. Is that correct,
That
Bob?
was 21 yards.
Another fumble.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Cavaliers. 2-point conversion.
Run no good. 7:41 to go in the first half. 18-0 Rebels. Back after this on 3kgthecage.com.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117. Or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
Kickoff is on Monday.
Rebels have dominated so far here on homecoming night at South Newton, leading 18-0. 7:41 to go in the first half. Bill Kay to my right, Greg Rillis right behind, running the camera, doing a great job.
South Newton looking for their 4th win in this young season. Wins already against North Newton, Covington, and Lake Station. Well, a single loss at Traders Point Christian.
Ball, short kick up to the 27-yard line, all the way up to about the 40 now. That was number 33 that time, Gabe Sanders. And the Cavaliers start right at the 40-yard line.
We'll be right back here next week, and West Central comes calling in another big Midwest Conference game. The third and
Cavaliers
final
ball first and 10 at their own
home
40-yard
game
line.
on the South Newton
Boy.
schedule this year. Road Warriors,
short,
Bob.
aren't they, Aaron?
Man, six road games.
Should at least
3
have
home.
4 and 5.
We got to get on the AD about that.
That shouldn't happen in any given year.
Hey, it's hard. Willis knows, being a former AD, it's hard to get a football schedule together. Here's a pass and catch. A little slant in to number 15. That's McMorrow.
Yeah, there's definitely something had to happen there because, you know, Chris is a really good AD. Of course, you
First down, Cavaliers.
legendary coach here, so there must have been, and you know, some issue whether if teams were dropping you or whatever with, you know, all the conference realignments. You know, schedules can be crazy.
And they're going to change next year because they're not going to play South Newton, North Newton, South Newton. Not going to play first game of the year. They're going to move it to week 4 because KV is not playing North Newton anymore. So there'll be some schedule changes next year for sure.
That results in a Cavalier. First
Shimmer
down.
Horns got it for a first down at the 50-yard line. 1st and 10, Cavaliers. 6:50 to go in the first half. 18-0 Rebels lead. Tri-County ball at the 50.
Cavaliers are at midfield.
Baylor looks over the situation. 2 wideouts right, 1 left. Swings it out. It's caught by McMorrow again. Little slant in from the right.
Pass complete to number 15.
And that's a nice job by Tri-County because that's they hit that little slant play 3 or 4 times now.
Those little quick hitters seem like they're
right.
Sure can get you a little bit more momentum going.
8-yard run that time. 2nd and 2.
I think they're better off if Baylor sticks in the pocket and unloads it that way as opposed to rolling out with the slow rollout.
Baylor surveying the defense. And he loses the ball. It's a fumble all the way back.
Oh, boy.
And he's going to be sacked. He fumbles it. And now picked up by Tri-County at the 35. Wow. Folks, they were at the 42.
Recovery of the second fumble.
23-yard loss on a bad snap.
So you go from 2nd and 2 to 3rd and about 40.
Schlimmerhorn was luckily to at least maintain possession, if nothing else. But boy,
just shot over the snap, shot over Baylor's head.
Yeah, that was not a good center snap.
All the way back to the 38-yard or 33-yard line of Tri-County.
And that's tough. For, you know, frustration starts setting in for the coaches and the players when you go from 2nd and 2. You know, you're getting beat, and then now you have 4th and or 3rd.
You're going to punt again, is what you're going to do.
Exactly.
Baylor goes back, being rushed, and he's going to be sacked. A flag goes down.
Yep.
That's got to have to be
Baylor
holding.
sacked behind the line of scrimmage.
I would assume they declined a penalty.
Caden Martin. There's a penalty on the play.
So it's going to be.
You know what? I don't know if I would. I might take it here.
Take the yards?
Yeah, I would take the yards on that and go 3rd down again, and then, you know, that's going to give you even better field position.
Let's see if South Newton makes an adjustment here and can field the punt. Done a poor job tonight of that.
Greg, how tough is it to get a good center and, you know, work on that preseason and get your center snaps down pat?
Again, they let it bounce. That's my first question to Brad Beavis next week.
Well, it's like anything else. It's, you know, it's practice and things. And, I mean, there's positives and negatives with the shotgun. And sometimes it could be, you know, if they're, you know, I think looks like that South Newton's going to a 3-man down, which means the center has a nose man over him. I usually didn't like to, you know, have my center going. I didn't usually like to go to shotgun if there was a nose man there. Because, you know, center's got to get the snap, plus he's got to step and try to block the guy.
Yeah.
1st and 10 at the midfield stripe for the Rebels. Have a strange noise come from somewhere.
I think you're hearing things again.
Yeah, I do, all the time. Krug's got it, 1st down and more. Breaks free. And he gets inside the 20.
Evan Krug, the ball carrier for the Rebels.
That was poor tackling on the Cavaliers' part that time.
About 21
Yeah, you're starting to see quite a few Tri-County kids walk now, and, you know, and that's where, you know,
first down.
20-yard gain up to the 21-yard line now.
You never like to see that as a coach.
3:57 to go in the first half. 18-0 South Newton. It's homecoming night here in Kentland.
Two wideouts to the near side of the field, away from us now. One to the near side. 1st and 10 for the 21, and now
A little false start.
Flag on the play. False start.
What are you doing over there,
Charge against the
Kurtzy?
Rebels.
nothing.
I'm starting to hear that weird noise
Yeah,
now.
I know it. You know who it is. Ball at the 26-yard line now. 1st and 15 at the 26. Wide out to the far side. Two on the other side. Man in motion again. Krug's got it now.
Corbin Cruz, the
Not
ball
much
carrier
yardage
for the
there.
Rebels.
That's another one. They're running that jet motion to the wide side of the field, and Tri-County's not adjusting. I'm surprised that South Newton hasn't given the ball to him because they do. They have him outflanked.
2nd down at the 25. They got 15 yards to go. 18-0 Rebs. Halftime, Bill will go over the scoring summary. We'll take a look at other games around the area tonight and see what's ahead next week, too, for all these teams. Krug goes back to pass, dumps it over the middle. It's caught to Stillbauer.
Pass complete to number 2, Chase Stillbauer.
Got it back down to about the 16-yard line.
Stillbauer did a nifty job just scooping that
Third
up
down.
before it could
Third
hit the
down-
grass.
3rd down about 5.
Wasn't really a great pass. Krug kind of threw it behind him and definitely low.
Definitely. All right, 3rd down and 5. Ball handed right up the middle to Cruz. Spins free. Still on his feet. Still going near the goal
Corbin
line.
Cruz, the ball carrier for
Just
the Rebels.
shy, Bob.
Gained about 14 yards on that.
And the result of that play is a Rebel first down.
Bill, you're going to have to take over from here on this short drive. You got the good angle.
I can tell you, I call it right now.
You are? Corbin Cruz going to carry.
I would give it to him if I was the quarterback.
They're at the 2-yard line, they say. 1st and goal.
Krug in for the score.
Corbin Cruz into the end zone for a Rebel touchdown.
Quarterback keeper from 2 yards out at the 128 mark. Or no, 138.
We gonna see Lonesome Polecat again?
You had to have made that up.
No.
I'm going to ask Meeks about that next Wednesday. All right, Billy, what do we got going here?
Hand off. No.
Oh! A little oopy-doopy.
Intercepted at the goal line by Tri-County.
They're 0 for 4 from 2-point tries.
Now that was a trick play.
$24-0 now. We just keep going up by 6 points at a time.
The quarterback, they faked the dive, they faked the end around, and he literally turned his back to the line of scrimmage and shuffled threw the ball up over the top of his head. That was a new one. I've never seen a pass like that. I've seen the jump pass, but not one like
Not one
that.
like that, yeah.
What are they doing?
I have not seen a decent try at it yet here in 4 touchdowns. They could shuffle all 4 of those plays to the back of the playbook.
Got a score from Rensselaer with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. West Lafayette leading the Bombers 13-7.
Well, we talked about that game before we went on there, and usually Rensselaer, plays West Lafayette very well. Except a couple years ago we had them when they had like 6 guys. West Lafayette had like 6 guys that was going to Division I, and one of them's playing in the NFL now.
Did you see that? That was great last night. George Karloftis and what's his name, Zach Horvath. Horvath plays for the Chargers, and Karloftis for the Chiefs. They played each other. after the game, they exchanged uniforms and had their picture taken. That was pretty cool that 2 Purdue students.
Recent grads? Yeah, they're both from.
Did Karlotas graduate? I thought he was only like
I think he went out
a junior.
But anyway, it's
Ball
nice
placed
to
down
end.
at the
Hovat
35-yard line.
Scored a touchdown.
1st and 10 Cavaliers.
1st and 10 Tri-County from their own 35 here, trailing 24-0. 1:34 to go in the first half.
And what you want to do here is make sure you don't give South Newton the ball back.
Pitch out, and boy, stopped right away as the receiver.
Pass is complete for a loss.
Loss on the play.
Would you guys have guessed from today's results that Tri-County has won 5 of the last 6 meetings between these two teams?
No, but they didn't win last year, though, did they?
Well, South Newton had went through a very, very tough period.
They went through a 41-game losing streak till last year. A 2-yard loss on that pass play.
There's been 17 total shutouts in this series history. 11 by South Newton. The last shutout was 2018 by Tri-County.
Are you hinting toward another one here? Is that what you're hinting for, or just reading the facts?
Just reading the facts.
Are you guys noticing the disparity in scores? I mean, it's
yeah,
almost,
I know it.
It's almost now like if you have a really good game, that's almost like an anomaly.
Yeah, I know it. We're on our way to our 4th straight lopsided affair.
Yeah, you promised me that was going to stop this week.
Well, it's still got room. Still got 11 points.
Well, and South Newton's left 2 other touchdowns out there on the field.
2nd down and 12 for the Cavs. Baylor goes back to pass. Incomplete.
And 8 points worth of extra points.
Pass intended for Rock Hughes is incomplete.
Hughes was the intended receiver, no good. 3rd down and 12.
3rd down.
And believe me, I've been in a situation that Jake's in several times, and right now I'm running the ball and getting to halftime.
Yeah, because if they throw another incomplete pass, South Newton's got enough time to mount another attack. 24-0 already. South Newton leading Tri-County. 1:10 to go in the first half. 3 wideouts to the far side of the field here. Baylor goes back to pass again, being rushed. Watch out from behind, and he gets sacked.
You did not hear those footsteps.
That was number, still can't read, 50.
55 or 35? 55, I think.
Baylor is sacked in the
And
backfield.
South Newton took a timeout.
Caden Martin.
Good play by Martin. Now a timeout, so now South Newton, if they field the punt properly, will probably get great field position here. I'm impressed with South Newton so far tonight, despite their 2 turnovers and missed extra points. They've dominated. I didn't think that was going to happen. It's 24-0. Rebels lead Tri-County. 1:09 to go. So they're going to have a minute, Greg, to, I'd say 50 yards probably.
Probably, and that's where I said, I think, you don't want to feel like that you're quitting, but or throwing in the towel, so to speak. But time clock management, we see that all the time in the NFL and high school and college, and how many times teams mismanagement of the clock has cost them games.
It's a bit kick, fielded at the 45-yard line. Stillebauer's got it. He's going to be inside of Rebel territory, inside of Tri-County territory, inside the 35 even.
Well, he took that line drive punt.
And he fielded it.
Stepped right up there and grabbed it, and was on his way, returning it.
They got plenty of time.
Well, and that's what we were just talking about that. So
24-0. The Rebels have it at the Tri-County 34. They send 3 wideouts to the far side of the field on the right, 1 to the left here.
57 seconds remaining.
Krug looking over the defense here. He goes back to pass, got all time in the world, fires it deep.
Oh, good defense.
We got a
that
flag
time.
too.
Oh,
I think we got a late hit on the quarterback.
What was the play? I couldn't see what.
A late hit on the quarterback.
There's another flag down there. If they're going to call that against defense,
Pass is covered on the play by Riley Hughes.
So was the interception?
No,
No, it's broken up.
I was blocked out on it, so I didn't see it.
I didn't think that was.
So now what are they doing? They're talking with Brad Beavis. He's going to say, what penalty do you want?
Well, you want to, if it's a personal foul, you get that will be half the distance after the catch or.
What is he talking? Pass interference. He declined.
Roughing the passer.
Roughing the pass. I thought that was intentional
Two
grounding.
penalties on the Cavaliers. Pass interference is declined. And roughing the passer against the Cavaliers.
Roughing the passer on Tri-County. The walk off 15 yards from the 34 should be at the 19, right?
That was a shaky call on that pass
The ball is
interference.
placed down
But it didn't really matter because
at the 19-yard line. And that'll be a Rebels first down.
They got plenty of time.
52 seconds remaining.
Two wideouts to the short side here, one to the right side, the far side.
That play only took 5 seconds. Wow.
Krug goes back to pass, fires it over the middle, and it's caught for a touchdown.
The pass is complete to Chase Stillbauer.
Chase Stillbauer from 19 yards out.
And the result of that play.
Krug to
is a
Stillbauer.
touchdown.
Touchdown from 19 yards out. Still got 44 seconds to go. 44.2. Can Brad Beavis call 2-point conversion here once? Come on, Brad. Nope, he's going to try and kick it this time, right?
Yes.
Just,
There's a penalty marker on the play.
They're going to get the
It's like offside
Cavs
against
for
the
jumping off
Cavaliers.
sides.
now you probably should go for two, right?
Exactly.
30-0. Still in the first half here.
Pretty darn good.
Yeah.
You were saying 9 was pretty darn good.
Well, anytime, in high school, if you can have more touchdowns than interceptions, that's great. But if you can double it, that's even more. But, now with the pass crazy, that we've got into, to all levels now, I mean, you can just, I get irritated when I see 1-yard touchdown passes, by the Chiefs and
Cavaliers fumbling it around down there on the
They better just
return.
get to halftime here.
They're lucky they put it in their back pocket there. Wow.
But I scream at the TV when I see Kansas City and Green Bay and Chargers, get 1-yard touchdown passes. To me that's just padding your stats for your quarterback. But
Looks like at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
so, Coach,
Cavaliers.
the Packers and the Bears this week. You got a prediction?
Boy. Come on, Kurtzy.
No prediction here.
Oh, man.
Bears have a little trouble with the Packers. Right?
They do.
They're not going to pass again, are they? They are. Wide open receiver is Hughes, I believe.
They got a first down.
Schimmerhorn, I should say.
Pass is complete to number 8, Riley Hughes.
No, Hughes had it.
And the result of that play is a Cavalier first down.
22 seconds to go.
Not many Cavalier first downs this half.
No.
They will get the ball to start the second half.
And Mercerville kicks in at 35 points after halftime. So we'll see if we have that again. That means the clock runs. Ball thrown out, incomplete.
That's a nice ball by the quarterback. The receiver kind of drifted on
Pass
that.
is intended for Jacob Stoller is incomplete.
Stoller was the intended
Second
receiver.
down.
Second down and 10 from the 32-yard line.
It's taken us 20 minutes to play the last minute 30.
Yeah, it is. Nothing Rebels lead Tri-County. Tri-County ball, second and 10 from the 32.
Well, that was almost
Baylor
over
goes back
there.
to pass, fires it deep. Incomplete. Good coverage that time
The pass is intended
by
for
number
Jacob Stoller
16,
is incomplete. Third down.
That was again
Boguski on the
trying to-
defense there.
trying to get that to Stoller again. Why do wideouts, they see their quarterback wind up and trying to deliver it, they like to slow down their route and kind of watch it, and then the ball sails over their head. Like,
And they wonder why, right?
yeah.
Third down and 10 from the 32 of Tri-County.
Tri-County definitely, we've had them 2 times now. They love that fade route.
Baylor with 3 wideouts to the right. Fires it over the middle, in traffic, incomplete.
That play had been successful, but South Newton, their linebackers, safety played leverage on the outside, and the inside linebacker got back for leverage on the inside.
Incomplete. Fourth down.
Going to punt again, it looks like here.
Oh, Tri-County or South Newton will have 10, probably about 14, 15 seconds.
They'll try it deep, I bet. $30-0 South Newton leading Tri-County. Midwest Conference football on 3kgthecage.com. Check us out on Facebook or on our website. And tomorrow morning you'll be able to archive the games on YouTube as soon as I get around to putting them up there.
Ball is dead at the 30-yard line. First and 10 Rebels. From their own 30-yard line.
Don't think it's feasible now to score from 70 yards out with
No, I think
under 10 seconds to go.
he'll probably just hand it off to the running back here.
Ball's right at the 31-yard line now. First and 10 Rebels leading by 30.
Blaine may roll the dice here. You never know.
South Newton's got 4 guys standing at the 45-yard line. So Krug in shotgun formation, 2 wideouts to the far side here. He's going to go back. It's a screen pass. Nothing doing there. Good play.
That'll end the half.
Tyson Jordan, I think, made the stop on that one. 1.5 in the books here at South Newton, where Rebels, in front of their home crowd, lead 30-0 over Tri-County. Halftime show coming up next here on 3kgthecage.com.
Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent Joe Goodeman has been serving the Jasper County and surrounding area since 2009. Being involved in the area, Joe Goodeman has kept his interest in making sure he provides the best insurance for his clients. Whether you need life, car, home, business, farm and crops, or even renter's insurance, Agent Joe Goodeman will keep searching for the best policy for your valued investments. Call Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodeman at 219-866-4694 or stop in at 2570 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
Reinforcements Designs is a full-service graphic design, screen printing, and sign shop. They offer logo designs, screen printing, banners, signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, airbrushing, vinyl letterings, digital printed graphics, freehand engraving, and more. 37 years of design and graphics, Ream Bontrager will help you come up with a customized project of your ideal or plan. Just ask if Reinforcements Design a call at 219-866-8626 for your next graphic design project.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a will of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
Welcome back to South Newton High School, where it's all Rebels so far through one half of play, 30-0. Quarterback Evan Krug is really on his mark. Delivered 3 touchdown passes, couple of runs for touchdowns added in, and oddity is the Rebs have failed in all 5 of their extra points, but it really doesn't matter at this point. Tri-County has got to find a way to tighten up the defense. They'll get the ball back first in the second half, and maybe they can make something good happen. But speaking of making things good happen, it happened early for the Rebs, who took the opening kickoff. I think it was their second play from scrimmage. Evan Krug found Sean Mukasa wide open here on the near side of the field for a 56-yard touchdown pass. The run failed, and it was 6-0 with 10:09 still to go in the first quarter. Then with 4:45 to go in the quarter, Rebs scored again. This time Corbin Cruz punched it over from 1 yard out. Run failed, and it was 12-0 South Newton. South Newton scored first in the second quarter with 7:41 still to go in the half. Chase Stillbauer hauled in a 21-yard pass from Krug. The run failed, and it was 18-0 at that point. South Newton with 1:38 to go in the half. Corbin Cruz punched it in from 2 yards out. The PAT pass failed, and it was 24-0. And the Rebs still had time after a good punt return. Punch it in one more time. Chase Stillbauer hauled in a 19-yard pass from Krug for the points. The run failed on the point after, so that's where we stand right now, folks. 30-0 at the break. Other score we have here in our local teams is Rensselaer struggling as usual with West Lafayette. It's unfortunately their homecoming, so they're not having a good homecoming so far. It's West Lafayette 27, Rensselaer 7, and that's just now into the second quarter of play. Other games tonight in the Midwest Conference. Traders Point is at Frontier. North Newton is visiting West Central. And, of course, we said that we'll be back here next week for West Central and South Newton. That'll be senior night already. And both South Newton and West Central into tonight's game are tied for the on top of the conference standings with 3-1 overall marks. They're 1-0 conference standings, tied with Frontier. Frontier also at 1-0 in the conference. North White is at 1-1. North Newton 0-1. Tri-County 0-2. Kankakee Valley is hosting a big one in their Northwest Crossroads Conference tonight, as they're hosting Munster. And Munster has a 3-1 mark to go along with KV's 3-1 mark. So the two teams with the best overall game standings are battling it out tonight in Wheatfield. We'll take a timeout and come back with more. Come back and join us on 3kg.com.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Meet you at Arnie's, Rensselaer's go-to pizza and so much more. Pizza, sandwiches, burgers are here. Don't forget about dessert. Wings, cheese sticks, garlic bread too. Arnie's pizza menu has something for everyone. Dine in or carry out in the best pizza in town. Located across from St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-9999 and meet you at Arnie's.
Pulver Psychological Services
off 3KG. Also with South Newton. Again, like we said earlier, we'll be right here for their home finale of the season already. Next week against West Central, and then they're on the road for 3 at North White, at South Central Union Mills, and at Frontier. Coach Greg Willis, give us some of your expert analysis. We love to hear it. And what's going wrong for Tri-County? It just seemed like that second play from scrimmage for the Rebs was a long touchdown. The Cavs broke down on their defensive coverage, and there's been no looking back.
Well, there's been some issues in the back half of it, and I think one of the issues is that Blaine Durham's been coaching for a long time, and Blaine's very smart, and Tri-County's not changed anything up, and they're playing at what we call a two high, in other words, two safeties high, and the corners down. And what you usually do in that coverage is you either play a sky or we call it either sky or corner coverage. In other words, the safety in the corner's got to communicate who's got short, who's got deep. Well, what South Newton is doing is they're putting trips field, and it's pulling the corner and the safety over, and the backside safety is still staying back on the other hash, if that makes any sense. Or if you have trips away, that other safety's got to come over and play the middle of the field a little bit more. So basically, Tri-County's getting outflanked or outmanned, and I bet 98% of the plays from South Newton's going to the wide side of the field because they simply, it's a numbers game. They've got more people on that side of the field than Tri-County does. And there's been, like I said, there's been some coverage issues, and South Newton's done a good job just strategically there. Now on the offense, the Tri-County had a little success going between the tackles, but once again they're trying to get outside, and they've been unable to do this. They completed a few short passes, but then South Newton made some adjustments defensively, and kind of shut that down. So I think the keys for Tri-County, once again, is building on any positives that you can and just trying to get some continuity. I'm sure Jake's made some adjustments, and Tri-County's been shut out 3 or 4 of their games, and so that means you've got 12 in, you've got 14 quarters that through the season that you have scored 0 points in. So if I'm South Newton, I'm not making any changes. Blaine's doing a great job of getting the ball into his athletes' hands.
And boy, it really makes a difference when you can have a quarterback that can pick you apart back there. The passing game is, you never know what you're going to get in high school play, but usually it's more often than not, it's not that successful.
It's not, and it's changed, of course, from when I was coaching, and everything's, shotgun, 4 wide, and all these things. Well, that's, and people used to yell at me because I would throw the ball. Well, South Newton, if they would have, or Tri-County, if they would have ran, the timeout, that gave Tri-County or South Newton another chance to score.
All right. Whoops. There you go. We forgot to mention Wednesday nights, Coach's Cage show, 6 o'clock from Arnie's. Hear all the coaches' comments. And Bill, you got an update on KV and Munster?
Yeah,
right?
we've got that big one in the Northwest Crossroads Conference. KV is out ahead in the second quarter, play 14-7 over Munster. So that's a tight one, and probably will come down the wire. I wouldn't be surprised. Both squads 3-1 coming in.
Are they really? Yeah, that's pretty good. Are we ever going to get a good game here?
Next week. Next week.
It's always next week,
It's always next week. West Central coming in to South Newton. I'm expecting a tight game next week.
Yeah, I won't be able to be with you guys for that one, but yeah, that should be a pretty good game.
He gets more time off than you do.
Jeez, old Pete's. That's saying something.
I know it.
Well, yeah, but I entered it into the world this week of you guys. New grandbaby.
Hey,
there you go.
Congratulations,
yeah,
Greg.
thank you. And so my stepdaughter's coming into town, so we're going to spend time with little G.
Oh, I'm telling you, there is nothing like holding those newborns in your arms, just sitting there on the easy chair.
Oh yeah.
And you can just spend a couple hours, and the time just goes by awful fast.
Well, my Elisa and I are very excited about spoiling him and then doing like you guys and send him back home, right?
There you go, exactly.
Hey, good to see our old buddy Joe Keller up
Yes,
there.
it is. I told him they're going to corral him and put him in a corner and make him come back to coach the girls basketball.
I don't think that's going to happen.
No, Joe said thanks but no thanks.
Yeah, does enough around here. Holy cow.
He does, yeah.
Runs everything. So anyway.
I want to say again, it was, of course, homecoming here. So Victoria Rodriguez Gonzalez is your South Newton 2022 homecoming queen.
So again, Coach's Cage, 6 o'clock on 3kgthecage.com, or go to our website or go to Facebook, and you've got the links right there. And listen, they're pretty insightful. I mean, they don't. They give you honest answers. If you ask questions, they'll let you know what they're thinking.
They really do, and it's been fun years so far. Coming up on Wednesdays, win or lose, these guys come and they're very loyal.
Yes, they are.
So we look forward to it every week.
All right, 30-0. South Newton leading Tri-County. Back with third quarter action after this on the Cage.
Founded in 1931, Community State Bank in Brook is your community bank. We specialize in relationship banking while offering the technology required to meet your modern banking needs. Community State Bank is the area leader in new construction loans and home mortgages. Our lenders know small business and have products to meet your farm and business needs. We're available to get to know you and your needs today at 224 West Main in Brook or by calling 219-275-2441.
Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Meet you at Arnie's, Rensselaer's go-to pizza and so much more. Pizza, sandwiches, burgers are here. Don't forget about dessert. Wings, cheese sticks, garlic bread too. Arnie's pizza menu has something for everyone. Dine in or carry out in the best pizza in town. Located across from St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-9999 and meet you at Arnie's.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a well of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
Back at South Newton, 30-0, about ready to go into the third quarter. Tri-County will get the ball first.
The rest of our 3KG football schedule lines up like this next week. We'll be right back here as West Central comes to Collin in a big one in the Midwest Conference. Then over to Rensselaer Central for what could be a very big one. Get that rivalry heated up again. Benton Central is at Rensselaer. And then we get to make another stop at Kankakee Valley, who's still ahead right now in the second quarter against Munster. But they'll entertain Andrean on October 7th. That's one you won't want to miss, Greg. And then the final game on our slate is Tri-County hosting North Newton on the 14th.
They have the same problems we do.
Yes, they do.
See, I'm interested in seeing the KV because I want to know if
they go under center, Greg, all the time.
KV does?
Yes.
Good. Kurt,
All the time.
I was wondering if Kurt wasn't going under center. Yeah. But see, that's good. Still old school, running I formation.
Yep, absolutely.
There you go. I figured he'd be one of the last old dogs to change.
Cavaliers with a nice run back, setting themselves up with decent field position for their first drive. That was Kevin Martinez, I believe, took the run back all the way up to the 45-yard line of Tri-County.
Cavaliers have it first and 10, wide out to the left, 2 to the right. 2 running backs flank Baylor. 30-0, South Newton leading just underway. There's another bad snap again. He got to run for his life, and he's going to be sacked back at the 40-yard line.
Not as bad as the last one, but, man, luckily Baylor's a good, tall young man because he was just able to stop that thing from going over his head with his fingertips.
Hey, speaking of Tri-County, we want to say congratulations to Ryan Harrington. We know Ryan. He was on his showcase on the coach's cage last year. The assistant coach for Tri-County is now the head boys coach at Tri-County.
Congratulations,
nice young
Ryan.
man.
Yes, he is.
He's excited to come over to the coaches show. As is Ricky Minemeyer here at South Newton in his first year.
A lot of youngsters.
Yeah. Baylor goes back out, fires it out. Nothing doing.
Pass is complete.
That was to Hughes.
Number 8, Riley Hughes.
Completion, but he lost probably 2-3 yards on the play.
Yeah,
Lost on the play.
Well, they've been a lot of third down and forever.
Yes, they have.
13 for the Cavaliers.
More than 13, Jim. Come on.
Yard line.
You got to get to the 45, so it's
3rd and 17.
Yeah, there you go. Jim never was good at math. Oh, another high snap. He's being pressured. Fires it out.
No,
incomplete.
Oh, now that could have been a roughing passer.
Pass is incomplete.
53 was doing a chase in there, the quarterback, Andre Luna.
I think this crew has done a pretty good job for the kind of game we're seeing right now.
They have.
We've only had one real tough night where we had a crew that was flag happy and
well, always said if you don't notice them, they're doing a good job.
They are.
Exactly. These guys.
He's a deputy.
Gain of 1 by Cruz on that one. Up to the
48
yard line. 30-0 Rebels leading Tri-County. Ball at the 48-yard line. Krug has it. Gets it across the midfield up at about the 47 of Tri-County. Third down and about 4.
To the Rebel, to the Cavalier 46-yard line. Third down.
Ball's at the 47-yard line of Tri-County. Third and 3. Krug looking over the Tri-County defense, line up 4 across the front. Krug has got it.
Yeah.
Got the first down at the 41.
That was a good fake.
That was a good fake.
And the result of that play is a Rebel first down.
14-7 KV at halftime. First and 10 Rebels at the 41 of Tri-County. Wideouts left and right. Krug with a slot right. Ball handed off to Cruz. Nothing doing there. May have gained a couple. Up to the 39, second down and 8. 30-0 South Newton leading. We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast on 3kgthecage.com.
38-yard line of the Cavaliers.
Be sure to catch the archive games whenever you want to see and listen and hear and watch them. Second down and 8 at the 39 for South Newton. Brad Beavis, the coach. Jake West in his first year at Tri-County. A lot of young players on TC. The pitch to Cruz. Pretty well defended by Tri-County that time. Short gain.
A little bit of an RPO there.
I'll explain to our viewers what
RPO,
is.
run pass option. Quarterback comes out, he can either run it or he can pass it. That's the option he has. Crew start running it. Linebacker come up, so you just do a little pass, little dump pass there.
3rd and 7 from the 38. Krug in shotgun formation. He runs to the left. He got blockers. He's got good running room. Inside the 30, 25.
Oh, that was a nifty run. Put the brakes on as the tacklers were converging, let them slide by, and then he gained another 10, 12 yards after that. I didn't think he was going to make the first down when he started out. TC looked like they had, got that one swallowed up.
At the 20-yard line. If they go left, Bill, I'm going to have to call on you here because I
All
can't
right.
see it. So.
All right.
Stillebauer's lined up to the left here, so. Cruz is a running back. Shotgun formation.
1st and 10 from the 20-yard line here with 6:40 to go.
Once again, wide open.
Oh, there it is. Touchdown.
Evan Cruz pass complete to Chase
Stillebauer. Krug to Stillebauer from, 20 yards out.
20 yards, yeah.
Well, once again, South Newton's been picking on Tri-County safeties all night, so that was
too easy.
You know, at South Newton, they'll have that clock running right now.
Oh, there you go. They do things right.
Yes, they do. What are they going to do here this time? Try and kick it again?
Yeah, I'm disappointed. Not back to the Lonesome Polecat.
You like that one, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I'm surprised Kurtz hadn't went on and Googled it and see
I'm
actually
going to have to do that. Can they get one extra point tonight?
Whoa!
Oh, boy. Oh, maybe that's why they don't kick him. That snap went straight back to the kicker and almost over his head.
No good.
36-0. Rebels lead. Back after this on 3kgthecage.com.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Bob Kurtz, Bill K, Greg Willis with you tonight here on 3KGthecage.com. All Rebels 36-0. That means the mercy rule is kicked in. The clock, once they kick off here, will be running the rest of the way here.
Now, Greg, if this was your team out there, South Newton, come Monday afternoon, first practice back, would you have them working on extra points?
Well, yeah, yes and no. I think you have to have a plan. It looks like, and maybe Blaine's, like I said, he's a smart coach and he knows what he's doing. So maybe he's trying to work on some things for later. The biggest
because
thing,
sometime point in time they're going to need him.
Exactly.
Right?
If they would ever lose a game by a missed extra point, that would drive.
And I think
drive them
South
crazy.
Newton, they got the ball too.
Fumble on the kickoff, and South Newton recovers.
But but Beavis and Blaine, the only thing I think you could work on that, like I said, would be the extra points and the 2 turnovers, because this game could really be 2 more touchdowns ahead out there. My thing is with the 2-point, why aren't you running your regular offense? But I say that knowing that Beavis and Blaine, they have an idea. I mean, they're trying to get something accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
Ball's at the 33-yard line at Tri-County.
Well, they're going to accomplish another touchdown here if Tri-County doesn't tighten it up a little bit.
Krug to Stillbauer has been lethal tonight, hasn't it? Krug goes
It
out,
has,
going
yeah.
to his right. He's got running room. Runs into a wall at about the 30, but gains positive yardage.
Three touchdown passes, Bob.
Is he in the
I
running?
thought he's 4.
No, 3 to Stillbauer.
Boy, it's
The
who's going to
fourth
be
one.
your Hillcrest Dental player of the game. Don't be using a co in there either.
Your favorite. Now here's where you step in and stick with me, Greg. This is where Jeff and I would always team up on the boss over there. Beat him in the submission.
Second down at 6. Cruz has got it, running the left side. Avoids 1, avoids 2. Got a first down, a little bit more at the 20.
And the result of that play is a Rebel.
Well, South Newton
first
scored
down.
54 points last week, Bill. 36 tonight, so they've Brad Beavis was complaining that they hadn't scored many points.
Right.
First 3 games of the year, but boy, they've made up for it these last 2.
And Tri-County, you thought maybe they kind of ratted the ship. They only lost 7-0 last week, but boy, they're back in it here this week.
Growing pains of being young, right?
Yes, indeed.
Here's a handoff, and there the flag goes down. 2 flags go down.
That one's coming back.
It's going to be a great run.
Patterson, the ball carrier for the Rebels.
That was Luke Patterson
Flags littering
on
the
a
field.
pitch to the right.
Holding against the Rebels.
That's going to come back.
.249 and counting here in quarter number 3. South Newton 36, Tri-County nothing.
I wouldn't have believed that tonight. I wouldn't have
No.
believed that 4 in a row we've had. We've had 5 weeks of games, and 4 of them been the mercy rule.
And I think it's a little bit of both for me, Bob. I didn't think, number one, I'm more impressed with South Newton than I thought I was going to be coming in. And number 2, I really thought Tri-County was coming around with that score last week.
Yeah.
Of losing a close one, especially shooting themselves in the foot as much as they did.
But boy, when things start to go wrong, it seems like they just pile on and go wrong all over.
And they started early.
Yeah.
Less than 2 minutes into this game, South Newton scored their first touchdown.
That's the way it was at West Central, too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Screen pass. Oh, he would have gained 1,000,000 yards on that one. Dropped it, though.
Second down.
That was set up for a long gainer. Second down and forever at the 30. They got to go 20 yards. Minute and a half to go. 36-0. Rebels. Whitehouse left and right. Running back to the right of Krug. Cruz has got it and gets hauled down at about the 25.
That was a nice open field tackle that time by the Tri-County defender. Good wrap up. Trying to get a number on that. Is that
that's number 10. That was
that's
the quarterback, Baylor.
Yep.
Kobe Baylor in on the stop for the Cavaliers.
Rebs taking a timeout here.
We have the injured player, Tri-County player down. Is that going to be our first cramp?
Yeah, it looks like it, Billy. You know the symptoms.
The old cramparoo, huh?
Hadn't happened all that much this year.
It has not, no. Not like years past.
Well, since they loosened the rules and teams could practice in the summertime, a lot of stuff has changed in high school football. $36-0. South Newton going to go to 4-1 on the young season.
And
it's a halfway point.
Who do they have next week?
Right here, West Central.
West Central, yeah.
Oh, yep, we talked about that. So that should be a really good game.
A really good game. Exactly.
And West Central's 2-2 and playing North Newton tonight.
3-1.
Or 3-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, just their loss last week at Culver.
Have a round of applause for Eric Minnick.
That won't be the last of the cramps tonight, though.
Eric Minnick, your Cavalier player, that beat.
Back with fourth quarter action after this on 3KGTheCage.com.
Founded in 1931, Community State Bank in Brook is your community bank. We specialize in relationship banking while offering the technology required to meet your modern banking needs. Community State Bank is the area leader in new construction loans and home mortgages. Our lenders know small business and have products to meet your farm and business needs. We're available to get to know you and your needs today at 224 West Main in Brook or by calling 219-275-2441.
Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Reinforcements Designs is a full-service graphic design, screen printing, and sign shop. They offer logo designs, screen printing, banners, signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, airbrushing, vinyl lettering, digital printed graphics, freehand engraving, and more. 37 years of design and graphics, Reem Bontrager will help you come up with a customized project of your ideal or plan. Just ask, give Reinforcements a call at 219-866-8626 for your next graphic design project.
Back at South Newton. Billy, you got an update on the Bombers?
Yeah, not good either, Bob. In the, I'm sure this got to be third quarter. It's a halftime score. Red Devils from West Lafayette 41, Bombers 7. Yeah, they're out there having an extra point kickoff there at halftime.
You know, watch out. This is going to be a mercy rule on the opposite side for the Bombers tonight here, unfortunately. Close right now.
What are they?
41-7, right?
41-7.
That's 1 point away.
1 point away.
Baylor hands it off to Schimmerhorn. Got good running room. Still on his feet at the 35-yard line.
Schimmerhorn with a good run for the Cavaliers.
Gained him about 14 or 15 there.
And that results in a Cavalier first down.
First down, Tri-County. It's 36-0.
I wonder
running clock this quarter.
If the Rebs haven't put in some of the second string, maybe.
Probably can now once they get to the fourth quarter.
They look a little smaller up front.
Schimmerhorn has it.
Definitely
on his feet
look
to
a
the
little
left
smaller
side.
up front.
He hauled down. Good run, though. Greg, is it important if you're South Newton to get a shutout, or that doesn't really matter?
I think, well, from a coaching perspective, I think it means more to the parents and to the kids than it does as a coach. You know, right now the most important thing, you know, is coming out and not getting anyone hurt, getting some younger kids some valuable playing time.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line for Tri-County. 2 men in the backfield behind Baylor. Oh, good tackle that time. Who was that? Number
Shot out of a
75?
Now, I say that,
David Spencer on this stop.
I say that most defensive coordinators would probably totally disagree with that.
Yeah, boy, what a play. Lost 4 yards in that handoff by Spencer with a solid hit there.
Cavaliers starting to take the time a little bit more between play calls.
9 minutes to go in the game. 36-0. South Newton leading fourth quarter. Running clock. Baylor goes back to pass. Looking. Going to throw it out. It's
complete.
Caught, but not very much gain. Maybe 4 or 5 yards.
Pass is complete on the play.
Third down and 8 from the 47.
That pass went to Trey Foster.
Baylor goes back to pass. Fires it. Wide open. Dropped.
Pass is intended for number 27, Trey Foster.
Now, if that play would have happened tomorrow, we would have had the old targeting under evaluation.
Yeah. 4th down and 8 at the 47 of Tri-County. The Cavaliers trail South Newton 36-9. 7 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the game. Hang with us for the post-game show. We'll name our Hillcrest Dental Player of the game, and have some scoring summary update. Try to get updates on the scores. Baylor goes back to pass, being rushed, flushed out of the pocket, and now he's going back and he's going the wrong way. Incomplete, so the Rebels take over.
Pass is incomplete.
Ball 1st and 10, South Newton at the 47-yard line.
10 from the Cavaliers' 48-yard line.
All right, some new faces in there. Let's see who the quarterback is this time.
Number 12?
Looks like number 12. Isaiah Hawkins looks to me like is going to be the, maybe not. Is it number 12?
Number 5.
5 is the quarterback.
They're
Thomas
missing
Applegate.
They're missing a running back.
And they're going to be confused now.
Well,
They don't know what they're doing.
Only got 10 kids out
They
there.
have no clue what they're doing. Somebody didn't listen somewhere. Had to call a timeout, right?
Yes, they did.
I'd say some 15, 16-year-old boy didn't listen.
Yeah, no kidding. Rebels huddled around Brad Beavis, Wayne Durham. Ball be first and 10, South Newton at the 47. They lead 36-0. Every game's just been about the same. They get the points first half, majority of them.
Yep.
And then very little in the second half. Of course, when you have a running clock, you don't have much time to do anything there. So we're through the halfway point of our season after tonight. Only 4 regular season games left.
Hard to figure.
Do they need one more game, Greg? Would you go for a 10-game schedule or no?
You know, that's debatable. Some people say if you go with a 10-game schedule, then eliminate, everyone getting into, the tournament. I know that's one of the biggest things, Illinois, they don't let everyone in. You have to earn it in by points. But, you never know. I mean, if you play a really tough schedule, like I know for me when I was from southern Indiana, Mater Dei, they were 1A and playing 4 and 5A schools. One year, many years ago, they went 0-9 and won the sectional.
I can understand that, yeah.
Because they were their competition.
It was a good tackle on the last play by Jonathan Pearson for Tri-County.
Applegate was running like crazy. And there's a good run. Got the lost yardage back. Didn't see who ran that. Back to the 47, 3rd down and 10.
We're going to be down under 5 minutes to go in this game. Whoa.
It was by quick when there's a running clock. 4 running clocks in a row for us.
That is, who would have figured that?
Not me.
I mean, when they set it up, it seemed like
look at that run.
It just seemed like it was set up to be a rarity. 35 points ahead. That's a lot. That's a bunch.
Yep.
Cheeseburgers are now $2 down at the concession stand. Thank you.
Willis, go down there and get us some. Oh, we can't eat.
Do what now?
Nothing. I'm just messing with you.
What'd you say? I had to.
Said the cheeseburgers are $2 a piece now at the concession stand.
Oh, wow. See ya.
4th down and 1. And did they get the first?
Yep.
Thomas Applegate, the ball carrier for the Rebels.
Applegate carried it.
Well, they didn't give it to
I was
him.
going to say, it's
First
close
down
either
for
way.
County.
Awful close either way.
First down for the Cavaliers.
Nope,
3:33.
Well, the yard marker guy gave it to him, but the official didn't. So we've got.
Tri-County takes over, and they're going to have to hurry. Time to get this playoff will be 3 minutes probably, so probably get 4 or 5 more plays in. South Newton's going to stay unbeaten in the Midwest Conference, 2-0, right?
Yes.
So that game next week will be for the conference.
For the conference league.
Yeah.
If West Central beats North Newton tonight. Baylor goes back to pass. It's caught by McMorrow. Got a first down and a little bit more.
15, Bryce McMorrow. Ball placed
Now, did
down
North
at
Newton
the
come out of the
Rebel
KB game
48-yard
healthy?
line.
He said they had 15 players
First
this
down,
week, so
Cavaliers.
about what they have. So 2:25 and counting, first and 10 at the South Newton 48. Baylor goes back to pass. Looking, fires it, and it's over the head. Good coverage that time by number 8
Pass
for
intended for
South
number
Newton.
15, Bryce McMorrow. Incomplete. Down.
Second down at the 48. Winding down after this play, it'll probably be under a minute. Baylor tosses it out to Hughes. Not much going there. And South Newton guys settle down. Minute 20 to go. 3 more plays, Billy. What do you think? They gotta hurry.
They'd have to hurry.
Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
Back at South Newton, Bob Kurtz, Bill Kay, Greg Willis. 19 seconds to go. 36-0 Rebels. Cavaliers trying to score. They're at the Tri-County, or at the South Newton 26-yard line. Baylor back to pass. Fires it deep. It's going to be caught. Timeout doesn't it? They're going to call timeout again.
Pass complete for a Cavalier first down.
First down for the Cavs. Trying their best to score here at the end.
Pass is completed to number 15, Bryce McMorrow.
McMorrow with a reception. Where are they at?
And we have a timeout
10 seconds
by
left.
the Cavaliers.
Where are they at? What yard line? I can't.
They're on the 10.
10?
Oh, actually, you're on about the 13 or 14.
14, yeah.
Trying to get to break the shutout here. 36-0 South Newton. 4-1 Rebs. Ten seconds to go. Post-game show will come right up here on 3kgthecage.com. Baylor, shotgun formation. Goes out to his left, looking, fires in the end zone.
Touchdown.
Touchdown for
Pass is
Tri-County.
complete to Riley Hughes
Hughes
for a Cavaliers touchdown.
from Baylor to Hughes. 13 yards out, you said?
Yeah, we'll call it 13.
And the Cavaliers finally get on the board. So, Greg, as you always mentioned, that's at least one positive for Tri-County here at the end.
South Newton Rebels.
Well, it is. You know, you never want to be shut
No,
out.
that's the final, so they don't even do the extra point. So 36-6, your final. Post-game show up next here on the Cage.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117. Or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
Meet you at Arnie's, Rensselaer's go-to pizza and so much more. Pizza, sandwiches, burgers are here. Don't forget about dessert. Wings, cheese sticks, garlic bread too. Arnie's pizza menu has something for everyone. Dine in or carry out in the best pizza in town. Located across from St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-9999 and meet you at Arnie's.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Reinforcements Designs is a full-service graphic design, screen printing, and sign shop. They offer logo designs, screen printing, banners, signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, airbrushing, vinyl letterings, digital printed graphics, freehand engraving, and more. 37 years of design and graphics, Ream Bontrager will help you come up with a customized project of your ideal or plan. Just ask, give Reinforcements Design a call at 219-866-8626 for your next graphic design project.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a will of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
Hillcrest Dental post-game show. Bob Kurtz, Bill Kay, and Greg Willis tonight at South Newton. All Rebels 36-6. Game that was decided early in the first half. 30-point half for the Rebels, and they went on to cruise in the second half for the win. Proved to 4-1. Tri-County drops to 1-4. Billy, got the second half scoring there?
It was pretty abbreviated, Bob. Just one touchdown for both squads. Rebs struck first with 6:30 to go in the third quarter. As the third, Evan Krug to Chase Stillbauer touchdown connection. This one from 20 yards out. But once again, the extra point failed, so it stayed at 36-0 and did turn us into a continuous running clock contest from the rest of the way out there. And Tri-County broke the shutout with just a couple ticks left on the game clock as Kobe Baylor threw a nice dart to Riley Hughes in the back of the end zone for a touchdown as time expired. So that was good for 13-yard touchdown. With no time left, they didn't even try the extra point. There's your final, 36-6 South Newton. We'll take a timeout and come back with more. Join us from South Newton with more from 3kg.com.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117. Or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a will of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent Joe Goodman has been serving the Jasper County and surrounding area since 2009. Being involved in the area, Joe Goodman has kept his interest in making sure he provides the best insurance for his clients. Whether you need life, car, home, business, farm and crops, or even renter's insurance, Agent Joe Goodman will keep searching for the best policy for your valued investments. Call Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodman at 219-866-4694 or stop in at 2570 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student-athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
Founded in 1931, Community State Bank in Brook is your community bank. We specialize in relationship banking while offering the technology required to meet your modern banking needs. Community State Bank is the area leader in new construction loans and home mortgages. Our lenders know small business and have products to meet your farm and business needs. We're available to get to know you and your needs today at 224 West Main in Brook or by calling 219-275-2441.
Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hillcrest Dental postgame show, 36-6 South Newton over Tri-County. And before you have our final thoughts, give our Hillcrest Dental player of the game, Bill.
All right, well, our Hillcrest Dental player of the game, it's a close call, but it's got to be quarterback Evan Krug. Huge ball game, 4 touchdown passes. His chief competition would have been Chase Stillbauer, who caught 3 of them himself. But Krug just is really set the tone on the second play from scrimmage when he threw a 54-yard touchdown pass and to a wide open receiver. And South Newton really never looked back. He's just very impressive tonight. And I think it's going to be a showdown next week. 2 teams that I'm guessing West Central will come out ahead this week against North Newton, just from, like scores that we've seen and from seeing both teams. If that's the point, Frontier didn't play this week. That's really strange too. Didn't have a game, so they won't be able to improve to 2-0, but in the conference. But South Newton did for sure, and West Central, if I was a betting man, I'd guess they did too. So it should be a good one next week when we match up right here on 3KG with the live simulcast, and for West Central at South Newton. Other games tonight going on. Again, we don't have much we can give you because it's so early with the quick finish here, the running clock. But KV was ahead of Munster 14-7 at halftime. Meanwhile, it looks like the Bombers are well on their way to dropping to 3-2 on the season as they're chasing West Lafayette, the number 1 team in the state of Indiana, in 3A, 48-7 in the second half of
Didn't
play.
think that ever happened either, did you? A mercy rule against Rensselaer?
Against Rensselaer, no, not really. Not really.
Greg, your final thoughts here.
Well, I think one thing for sure is you saw the inexperience for Tri-County. in their youth, and we've alluded to that. And then I think you saw 2 experienced coaches, doing a really good job with some strategy. And Tri-County, they got, like I said, they're young, and they got to keep building and go back to the drawing board on some things that they're doing, maybe structurally. But once again, South Newton's really improved, and you've got to give a lot of kudos to Coach Beavis. He went through the tough stretch here, and where a lot of people would have said see you and would have got out, but he stuck it out, and it's good to see that he's having some success now because he's a good person, and you always like to see that. So, but I think 2 teams we'll see. Tri-County, who do they have next week?
Traders Point,
Traders Point,
and that South Newton lost to Traders Point. So.
Yeah. And then, so they're going through some growing pains here. But, the game next week will be, I think a key here will be who will make the best adjustments. Because you've got enough film on everyone now that, West Central, that offense runs through the quarterback.
I expect you to be tuning in next week.
Well, if not, I'll have to, you were late getting to the archives last week because I was up about.
I said Saturday mornings when I do that. So.
Well, I was at about 10 o'clock. They still weren't up, Billy. So.
Jeez, I'm glad somebody's checking on them. You never know what goes on at Remington.
I'll let you do that if you like.
But,
you are well skilled at that. You wouldn't want me messing with that.
So if I'm not able to tune in, I'll definitely probably.
Well, you can listen. Just go to our website and listen to the game. It'll still be on there tonight, or next week. So, anyway, thanks for coming, Greg. I do appreciate it. I know we're going to get you full time here after this next week, right? I think almost.
I've got another. Let's see. I know the 21st. I'm out of town, but I'm going to take. I'll even text you this week and let you know for sure. But I will be definitely for the Benton. I think for the Benton County game. And the next game.
Andrean and KV.
Yeah, but I think I'm out of town the 21st through the 23rd.
All right. That'll do it here, guys. 36-6 South Newton improves to 4-1. Tri-County 1-4. For our partners Bill Kay and Greg Willis, Bob Kurtz. So long, everybody.
The proceeding was a presentation of 3KG Community Broadcasting.